gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, the voodoo's on, guys. We're wearing our Death Rich glasses. And if we didn't have our Death Rich glasses on, we would be fucked right now. We have been dodging all kinds of shit here in Louisiana. Everything was smooth. Look at that. Look what kind of sound is that? What is going on? It's all fogging up. This is voodoo, guys. This is voodoo. We are being attacked by the black magic. What is this? Somebody help. I can't believe. Oh God, I'm getting nervous. We've already hit one big pothole that was huge. Not as bad as Virginia, but we did hit a pothole. I mean, right as we crossed the border into Louisiana. The roads were amazing in Alabama. Above grade in Mississippi, but once we hit that Louisiana border, it went to shit. And it's not the best. As you can tell, I'd like to say this is my dirty windshield, but this is not. The fog has rolled in and are very intense right now. As we are staring at the road using our Death Rich glasses to the most of our ability, the best of our ability. Yeah, it's been hectic. It's not been easy. I know you can't see me, but this is what we're dealing with now. Oh shit! Oh God! What just happened? Okay, it's the road. Yeah, I've had a lot of those instances as well where I'm like, what is that noise? Why is it rattling? And it's literally just the road. We're deep in the shit now, guys. I'm looking at the chat. I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of scared. I'm afraid. It's got dark and gloomy here in Louisiana. We're back here again. We lost connection. The boonies are real, guys. The boonies are real. We're out here in freaking Duck Dynasty country. I know some of y'all don't know what Duck Dynasty is, but we're in it. The bayou. We're in the freaking bayou, dodging many bayous. Oh my. And then the truckers, they just want to ride up on you. Look at this. I can't. Yeah. Have you ever ran into the black dog? What in the fuck is the black dog? Good morning. Sending some energy. Respect. Yeah, we need the energy. Nice. Darker than where I am. Oh no, where are you? Can you honk the horn, please? No. Unfortunately. Oh my, is that a sperm thing there? What is that? Hold on, what is that? That doesn't look right. I didn't know I got all the way up there. Jeez, guys, you could have told me. The OnlyFans got wild the other night, I guess. Oh my. We're trying, guys. We're trying to survive Louisiana. I was gonna wait till Texas to go live. But once we got to Louisiana, I felt like something could happen. So we're not waiting till Texas to go live. We're going live right now. Because this has got very creepy. The fog has went away now, luckily. The fourth time I crashed the truck. I don't need that kind of voodoo. What the hell? I'm really superstitious. I saw the black dog 3 times when I drove the truck. I drove a truck. Unfortunately, when I was in Alabama, there wasn't a black dog, but there was a black and white dog. I did see that. So there was a black and white dog. It was like walking across the road, or like it was walking on the median, or not the off ramp. What am I? Up in the ditch. It was walking in the ditch. That was like 5 hours ago. So I used to drive from Florida to Chicago. Well, nobody warned me about these damn Louisiana roads. Rocco, where exactly are you headed now? We are headed to Dallas. We have about 300 miles remaining. Like I said, I was going to wait till we got into Texas to go live. But time to start the car driving from Sweden to Italy today. 21 hours driving time. Wow. That's a long time. I used to average 6K a week. Yeah, that's good money. I'm not making that much money doing this. Red crayons or blue crayons? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Well, the fog is pretty dense tonight. I got greedy and the dog came for me. That's a little bit, I mean, that's superstitious to the 10th degree, don't you think? Oh my. How long have you been driving tonight? We started driving at 11 this morning. We left last night at 9 p.m., drove till about 3, slept at a cheap, like $40 hotel. It was really nice though, very surprised. And then we woke up, took a shower, and left at checkout, and we've been driving ever since. We left from Florida around, actually I know the town, Marianna, Florida is where we left from. Well, we're not in a truck. We're in a car with 445, make it 46,000 miles. We travel the country doing racing content and talk shows along the way. So, no, we're just a motorsports content creator. True teller, artist, music. We got the Chaz on all your music platforms, as well as here on the channel. But no, we're just traveling. A couple weeks ago, we were doing a live talking about racing. We hit a pothole, had to change the live on the channel, and then dodge potholes for 5 hours to get to North Carolina for an event. So people are wanting me to come on here and do lives as we look at how foggy it is, guys. Look at that. Oh, shit. Oh, my. We got to pay attention to the road. I've noticed that it's the bridges. The bridges are where they're located. Thought you'd stay for Outlaws in Florida. Now I tuned in thinking you're headed to High Limit. Why? Why would I go to High Limit? The best race this weekend is going to be in Corpus Christi, Texas. We're getting ready for KSP, World of Outlaws versus the Locals, which is on the same weekend as Vegas High Limit, but that's not even going to compare. No comparison. Look at that truck get close. Gotta get around him. He's all drifting lanes. The fog has came in and out. It hasn't been as consistent as it was earlier. Safe traveler. I don't know. We may make it. We may not. I have to head out. God bless. All right. Thanks for tuning in, Jordan. We're trying to make it, though. 300 miles remaining. Potholes, will they be? Will they not? Had a really good live earlier today. A lot of good talks on racism, political ideology, psyops in general. Also the motorsports world. Things that's coming, what trip we're doing right now, why we're doing the trip we're doing right now, the sponsorships of the sport and how they operate. I mean, we could back her down and just get a hotel, but I really don't want to spend the money. And I could be where I need to be in about 4 hours, so. Is this a job? Oh, never mind. Look at that, man. The visibility's pretty low. And I kind of don't know where we're at right now. Look at that. Can y'all see that? Truck up there? Barely. This fog's coming in and coming out. Look at that. The Voodoo attack, guys. I'm telling you, the Voodoo attack. That fog is in and out. Wow. So we are somewhere in Louisiana. We have been dodging, and it's going to be hard to dodge a pothole when you can't see them coming. Holy shit. Heavy fog, guys. Heavy fog. If there's a pothole, we're going to see it and not know it's coming. Oh, shit. I have noticed that it's usually right before a bridge or right after a bridge where these potholes usually are. The one that took us out a couple weeks ago in Virginia, though, was in just like open road. Extremely small, just pow. That's how the one that hit me earlier when I crossed the Louisiana line. I hit something and it was like, pow. Somebody said, God help you, miserable state. Louisiana, man. It has some issues. Right now, the biggest issue is fog. At any moment, though, it could be a pothole. Dude, how am I going to see a pothole coming? Death Ridge Racing opticians can't even help me right now. Y'all are actually, my view is similar to y'all's, but it is bad, guys. This is like really bad. Yeah, hit that like tab. You said it right, Booze. Hit the like tab. We could be destroying our vehicle at any moment with this fucking shit. Oh, dude, that's like, I can't even see the lines in the road almost. I know on the camera I'm glancing, I'm not looking, I gotta pay attention, but the degree of visibility is maybe 100 feet. After that, you're done. Which, that's not a lot of time to react to no damn potholes in the road. This is some heavy fog. Look at that, look at that. Just snowed down there a couple weeks ago, so probably a lot of potholes down there right now. Thanks a lot, Brad Bowden. Fuck you. Fuck you. Look at that. Oh, shit. Brad Bowden with the breaking information. So thanks a lot. Alright, that's a little better as far as the fog is concerned. Oh, spoke too soon. But now we have to worry about random potholes because of the snow that occurred down here. Look at that, bro. That is heavy. I kind of need the GPS to even see where the turns are and where they're coming from. Alright, that's one good thing, is getting a car on the road so we can kind of see what is what and where it's at. Oh, we can kind of see where the lane's at. And it's a truck, so it looks like it's a truck. So he'll like, you know, toss the fog up in the air, kind of make a hole, maybe clear the path a little bit. We got like a personal snow plow, but it's a fog plow known as an 18-wheeler. Louisiana has horrible roads, bro. Great for fucking telling me now. Great, just fucking great. We already lost a tire in Virginia, bent a fucking rim, and now we're doing this. Just fucking great. Yeah, leave Florida, Chaz. Go to Texas and have some fun. Help the outlaws build a show. Help little race car drivers get some respect. And this is the fucking reward. Potholes, fucking fog everywhere, and Brad Bowden saying it snowed here recently, so the potholes are even worse than they were before. Just fucking beautiful. Voodoo bullshit. The black magic is real, guys. You know, there's vampires. Those guys exist. We talked about it earlier, how Kyle Larson is a confirmed vampire. That's why he's so much better than y'all humans. He's been around for a while, if you know what I mean. But down there in New Orleans, apparently they have vampires. Look it up. Look up New Orleans vampires. They're real. They did like a freaking Netflix documentary on them. Is this real or a simulator? This is real. I don't get it. Although, back to Voodoo, it could be a simulator. What is life, ladies and gentlemen? What is? What is and what ain't? Oh, shit. They're moving a lot of lumber this direction, so there's building blocks on the way. Is it a simulator? Are you a vampire? I mean, it's kind of like Illuminati. Once you're in, you're never out, but you can't talk about if you're in it or not. Same kind of thing. You can't tell them. Oh, here's a bridge. Oh, smooth. Nice. Maybe they've done some road work. The fog has died down a little bit. The fog has died down a little bit. Oh, shit. I think it's because of the trucks that I've lit in front of me. They're kind of like blowing the fog around on the highway, so it's like clearing a path. Chaz, are you eventually going back to Iowa to stay or back to Pennsylvania at some... I don't know. Right now, there. Oh shit! Random car just on the side of the road. It's Crown Vic. Anybody need a car to race? All the racing is happening down here. All the hype, all the looking forward to doing new things of some sort of way is all happening down this way. In Texas, Oklahoma, you got the Arrowhead Speedway. I do want to go to that track. Cotton Bowl Speedway is a hell of a racetrack. I haven't been there in a long time. The KSP Outlaw event, I've been to KSP. I've went there a ton in my early life. I haven't been there in probably 10 years, though. And I think that this World Outlaw event that is about to occur is going to be potentially the best World Outlaw racing for 2 days straight that you could ever see. It's going to be amazing. So we are going to Corpus Christi this weekend for the Elite Outlaw Sprint Car Series. Of course, once again, for the new viewers, we are not talking about NASCAR. NASCAR is boring. NASCAR is the worst form of motorsports that you can ever see as far as entertainment value. We are talking about dirt sprint car racing. World of Outlaw sprint cars. The most exciting form of motorsport you can see. If you have never heard of it, that is actually racing. What NASCAR does is basically a glorified way to transfer money in the gambling industry. We're talking about real racing, for the record. But we're going to be going to Corpus Christi this week for the Elite Non-Week Sprint Car Series. Carson Bowden down there. A bunch of other guys. It is a 410 sprint car racing weekend. Then there is a week off, followed by the World of Outlaws coming to Kennedale Speedway Park. And I'm betting that the Texas Rattlesnakes are going to take their ass down. I'm going to nickname my Texas division of roster drivers the Texas Rattlesnakes. And that's going to be these gunslingers down here ready to pull out and pop the Outlaws in the face when they come down to Kennedale Speedway Park. I'm calling it the upset special of the year. The Texas drivers are going to show up and show out against the World of Outlaws here in 2 weeks at Kennedale Speedway Park. And we're going to be talking and building up to it. That's what my plan is right now. I'm so mad. I was in Australia last year, and the fucking track got sloppy and wet and was rutted all up and was a shit show and lights going out and everything. It was pathetic. I wasn't even in the country. And maybe it was pathetic for a reason, because now I'm going to have to come in here, show up, and show them how it's done. So, if the track runs well, then there's going to be some redemption for the Texas race car drivers. I'm drunk as half brother. I don't even know how to say that. My country, Australia, I guess your country, Australia, the one over there across the big water thing. When I was in Australia, I went to Melbourne, I went to Warrnambool, I went to Brisbane, I went to Sydney, Perth, Gladstone, I went all these places. So I'm interested to see how Carson Bolden runs this weekend. I was impressed with him at Chili Bowl. I'm telling you, I'm trying to convince Carson's dad to lie about his age and just race KSP. I'm trying to convince him to lie. Are you coming to KSP? The tentatively scheduled program is yes, I will be at KSP. I will be building plenty of content around the drivers from Texas and the historical values, of this situation. And we will be doing some stuff around the Cowtown Speedway as well. So, we're not going to let that memory go away as quick as that fucking grass has grown up. We're going to have some shit to say over the next 2 weeks. I'm going to have to show the whole fucking industry how to promote a race. I'm finding your nose is in. This guy is drunk. Wow. Family and I will be there. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, I'll be there. Jeez, the fog just got real. There is a car in front of us. You can't see it. The fog is real. The voodoo is happening. Wow. So we are currently on Interstate 20, I-20. And this road will go all the way to Dallas, Texas. It would also go all the way to California if you stay on it long enough. So I-20, of course, the highway that runs through the center of Texas. Across, I believe it goes through, Lubbock, and then it splits off. You sound like the tow truck from the animated Cars movie. That's not true at all, period. You're just a hater, and you're drunk. That would be, what's his name, from the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. What was that guy's name? I can't believe I forgot it. He was huge. Larry the Cable Guy. Yeah, Larry the Cable Guy was that guy. Cowtown was a bad little track. Oh, it was. It was a badass little track. People are going to know about it, too. They'll be hearing about it very soon. back on the pothole highway. I don't know. It seems like it's okay. I can't really tell. It's kind of foggy out here if you haven't noticed. Also just looked at our rear view situation. I think we got some partners here. See how that works out. But yeah, we should be on this highway all the way into Dallas. It'll just take a couple hours to do so. It looks like a partner back there. Let's see. Oh, it's an unmarked. You sneaky bastard. We had us a little company there. What a sneaky little bastard. Knight Rider TV show, right? Honestly, guys, the road has changed into being very relatively... Oh, shit! I was going to say smooth. Oh, fuck! What the hell was that? I was about to say, honestly, guys, it's getting smooth, and then it fucking, you know, Baja's my ass. Oh, what the hell? If I pop another tire, I mean, I don't know about the whole changing the tire again. Live on the show. Oh, shit. I can barely read the fucking signs. Where did the cars go? This fog is fucking ridiculous, guys. Oh no, there's cars entering the highway. That dude's booking it. This guy's gonna be someone someday. He entered the highway fast, guys. He's cool. We gotta make sure to stop and get his fucking autograph. He's so badass. I mean, who really thinks, for those out there who speed obnoxiously, who really thinks that they're cool? Like, do you think you're cool? Like, what's the purpose? It has to be some kind of inner demon, depressed in life. Like, when I see somebody speeding and zipping around, I'm like, damn, man. They fucking hate themselves. They hate something. They don't care if a cop pulls them over. They don't care if a car, you know, changes a lane and they go head on and spin out and wreck their car. They don't, it's like something is wrong with that guy who's just zipping and zinging around everywhere. Like, there's a mental issue to those who speed all the time and zip in and out of traffic. I mean, I could see how it's fun, but I mean, if you want to have fun, like, why don't you just go get a race car, bro, and do fun on the track, you know, and, like, speed responsibly, I guess. Or go track your car, take your car to, like, a track day. Like, I don't get the whole people who speed on the road and zip and zang and exit ramps fast. Yeah, I mean, you could say it's super fun, but it's also super dumb. It's super careless. That's why I'm saying there's something wrong with that person in life. You say you're extremely drunk right now. I mean, that's a symptom of something wrong in your life, bro. Hate to say it most of the time. Something is wrong. It's probably lack of God. Maybe, you know, you believed in a girl more than you should have or something, you know. I mean, but something's up. Bad deal of cards. I don't know. But I don't know. When I see a guy zipping and zagging out of traffic, I'm like, damn, this life sucks. Like, you really got to get to wherever you're going that fast, huh? I mean, I hope it's worth it. Like, if he's trying to go to the hospital, his girlfriend's in the back, you know, I get that. You know, it's like, it's actual emergency. Like, if it's an emergency situation, I get it. But these douche nuggets, they just zip and zing out of traffic. Y'all got problems, you know, and you got issues. I'm just saying, something's wrong with your life. I-37 Thursday. Yes, we are going to I-37 Thursday in Corpus Christi, Texas. That will be our destination come Thursday. And then the South Texas Speedway, I believe, is the name of the next track. We will be going to that Friday and Saturday. Oh my God, we're roller coastering. Oh shit. Oh, I'm seeing things in the road. Deathridge saved me. Of course, Deathridge Racing Opticians, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get them done right. Oh no, oh God. Deathridge Racing Opticians is somehow saving me. I was just freaking out. I'm sorry. But yeah, we got the Chazzy Specials on, the Oakleys. They are saving me right now. I am piercing through the fog and seeing perfectly only because of these glasses. And there is a stench in the air, and it is fucking Louisiana. We are surviving. We're trying to get to Texas. The home of Deathridge Racing Opticians is the state of Texas. But reach out to Deathridge today and ask for the Chaz Special. Say you heard about them on the show. Link is in the description to get your pair. They do accept insurance. Hit them up. They do the best, the anti-fog. These lenses are anti-fog, anti-glare. I'm seeing perfectly. If you wear a pair of glasses, the best ones on the block, and they support motorsports. Same guys who took Jonathan Davenport to victory lane, Donnie Schatz, you name them. If they got a pair of glasses, Deathridge does them. Go to Deathridge Racing Opticians, DeathridgeOpticians.com in particular. Talk to Greg, say you heard about him on the show as we were dodging potholes in Louisiana. Get your pair and discount today. Oh, we're back in the dark. Back to the doom and gloom. Oh my God, here we go. Oh shit. Oh my God. Oh my. Look at that shit. How am I supposed to see the potholes and dodge them, guys? What am I supposed to do here? Let's see, we got some enhancements. What's these enhancements on the YouTube Live on the phone? Retouch. We just apparently this is the retouch. Turn that shit off. There ain't nothing to retouch about it except for the lines on the road. Be a man and dodge it. That's what she said. I don't like the glasses that go from dark to normal, outside to inside. Well, he doesn't, that's not what these do. So, these are just one shade, one type, clear, precisely clear with Deathridge Racing Opticians. Like I said, guys like Davenport and all them, they go out there, they race 120, 130, 140 mile an hour, winning $1 million races with the Deathridge Opticians. And that's what we got. Link is in the description. They do accept insurance. I'm just built like that. My ancestors have built up the tolerance to drink. I mean, that's an excuse in a way. I wouldn't say that. I hear you, Cuba and all that. I know, but it sounds more so like generational addiction, more so than generational kind of, what would you call it, tolerance. I would call it more so generational addiction. Laws of physics prove the faster you drive, the less noticeable potholes become. I know. Come pick me up at Hurlin. I need a coyote. I don't know what that means, sir. Why are you ignoring what I write? Should I bring you my reading glasses? Well, I'm trying to drive the fucking car, guys. I'm sorry I'm missing some comments, but I'm just glancing fucking down. If you haven't noticed, I'm in a car with 446,000 miles in it. We just hit a pothole a couple weeks ago and blew the whole side of the car out and had to change a fucking tire in the middle of the night and dodge potholes in Virginia. So I'm trying to, like, potentially keep that from happening by actually looking at the road instead of reading your fucking comments. Corpus Christi, Race Ranch. No. I-37 Speedway. Crash the car to read my live comments. Yeah, exactly. That's what you want. Yeah, exactly. High maintenance crowd, I know. Oh shit, there goes the devil. A red dog. I should have spoke too soon. The voodoo is here, ladies and gentlemen. The voodoo is in the air. The dark arts are at play. We are in the home state of Theo Vaughn, after all, Louisiana. Anything can fucking happen, guys. Anything can happen. Can you say, my friend, your biggest fan, Eric Harris? What is that? Who is a Eric and what is a Harris? Who in the fuck is a Eric and what is a Harris? I-37 is Thursday night. Are you on I-35? No, we are on I-20, heading west in Louisiana. We are hoping to get to the Texas border as soon as possible and out of this godforsaken state and road. Do the roads get better in Texas? It's been a minute since I've been there. I do not know. Hillbilly land, yeah. Yeah, hillbilly land. Pit maneuver him. Oh, God. I can't pit maneuver the devil. Hell, he's giving me the women and the wine. Stop the car and urgently read these comments. Wow, that is nuts. I'm starting to feel like an OnlyFans model. Except you ain't gave me $1, guys. Where's my super chats? How about if you super chat a comment, I'll see it, and then I can read the super chat comment. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see that, it'll stick out. Dude, I'm telling you, take 220 around Shreveport. Why? It's late enough. There shouldn't be no traffic or nothing. It was pretty cold at the last gas stop. It was 42 degrees. I did guiltily eat Chick-fil-A tonight. I did do that. I did eat Chick-fil-A tonight. The cool wrap. That's what I get all the time. Avocado lime ranch dressing, as well as the waffle fry with hot sauce and ketchup. Checking in. How are you doing, sir? Checking in. Can somebody tell me how cold it is in Dallas? Like, are we going to freeze or something? No Ronald McDonald's in sight. Good. Fuck McDonald's. I think I just saw a sign that said Shreveport 21 miles away. A woman on OnlyFans farted, put her fart in a jar, and made $1 million from it. Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. It's crazy what you men will pay for. Where's the annoying passenger lady? Probably here, you just can't see her, but no, I don't have a passenger lady. It would take a special kind of person to become a passenger lady with me. I think I just saw a deer on the side of the road. They keep telling me I don't have to worry about the deer, though. Red bars watching. What does red bars watching mean? Less potholes, I'm telling you, go around Shreveport. So you're saying if I don't go around Shreveport, I'm going to hit a pothole and destroy my car? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Greetings from Indonesia. The worldwide audience reach on these lives going down the road is huge. We are going to a dirt sprint car race, the greatest form of motorsports in the world. Formula One is a bitch. None of their drivers can keep up in our cars. We have more horsepower than you. Greater drivers. Same can be said to NASCAR, IndyCar, all of them. They're all a bunch of bitches. It's so true. It's so true. We are trying to avoid the voodoo attack of Louisiana as we make our way to Texas and then down to Corpus Christi. If you would like to join the support, links are in the description. PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App links available. We also offer nothing in return but us talking and making videos as we drive down the road and visit events and racing and concerts and general life. If you feel like your life is not being lived, you can at least tune into the Chaz and experience one. What you doing? Delivering Uber Eats? I should do that. We do that to make some time on the side. We haven't had to, thanks to our supporters, sponsors, and audience crowdfunding. We haven't had to do Uber Eats in a decent amount of time. So luckily we just did our Florida Bowman Gray trip without having to go through the Uber Eats route to make any income. Sponsors and everybody chipping in. The Venmo, PayPal link, supporters, watchers, fans of the show. You could do the same as well. But we have not had to do Uber Eats. What's the goal tonight? Let's do it. I mean, whatever goal. I don't really put monetized goals. $1,000, that's a goal. I don't even know what a goal is. What do we do here? I mean, last time nobody sent $1 at all. And then I hit a fucking pothole and I'm on the side of the road changing a fucking tire in the middle of the night, 2 a.m. And then everybody else wants to help. Everybody wants to contribute after I blow my tire out and I'm changing a tire in the fucking cold. Yeah, thanks. Which can happen at any moment now. Everybody's tuned in hoping that I blow another tire. NE, how much is that? I don't know. Pounds? What is pounds? Isn't it like 65 cents to our dollar? So I guess that would be 650 European. 650 pounds is $1,000, I think. Are you bitching about people giving you money? And the way they did it was very mean. Yes. To know they didn't really care about the conversation, the talks, the drives. We were like an hour and a half into the show, 2 hours. To know they didn't care to support anything we were doing here until we hit a pothole, blew a tire out, and was changing it on the side of the road at 2 a.m. Yeah, I'm kind of bitching about that. I mean, it was entertaining, I get it. But I was the subject of the entertainment in that moment. I guess that makes sense, right? But I guess what does that mean? Like, the guy has to do work on the camera to get paid? So women, they just got to show their tits to make some money, and then we got to do some physical labor. This is what I'm saying. Like, under the patriarchy, what I just said makes plenty sense. Like, women always talk about their oppression under the patriarchy. Oh, we're just an object. Oh, you just want us for our sex. You just want us for our body. We're just an object to you. Motherfucker, that sounds way better than being a man under the patriarchy. Being a man under the patriarchy, women are exploited for their sexual appeal or whatever. Under the patriarchy, though, the regular man is exploited for his labor. We are exploited for labor. That's what happens to men under the patriarchy, not the big old rich guys, the 100 or 200 million billionaires who run the fucking patriarchy up top, born in the generational wealth we can't even think about. I'm talking about the millions and millions of regular men in the patriarchal society. We are the slaves of the we are exploited just as much as you women, but we are exploited for labor reasonings. We are exploited for, like I just gave the example. What's your value on the camera? Oh, for a woman, it's take your top off and shake your ass. For a man, it's blow a fucking tire out and fix it. That is the Gage Forbes. Thank you for the contribution. Loves the content. Thank you for showing some decency and respect, Gage. But I'm just fucking saying. That's the exploitation of men in the patriarchal society, in my opinion. As the state police rides by and doesn't care that we're doing a live as of right now. He may have glanced over. He could be thinking about it right now. That would suck to get pulled over on the live. But yeah, this is the situation where, like, everybody thinks men have it so great under the patriarchy, and it's like, no, we don't. Y'all, yeah, women get exploited for sexual appeal, blah, 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 blah. Men are getting exploited for physical labor. All the time. And then it's like I was saying on the show the other week, overtime is abuse of the workforce. So like when Trump went up there and was all like bragging, like, hey, we're gonna make overtime do this and overtime and overtime and overtime. If there's any adult doing a job more than 40 hours a week, that's workforce abuse. No one should have to work over 40 hours a week to live comfortably at all, period. That when you start making that normal, that's when you start leaning into workforce abuse. Overtime is workforce abuse, period. But since we're in the patriarchy and now they manipulated women into being independent, I want to be a slave just like the man. Guess what they're gonna fucking do? They're gonna exploit your labor. Get ready for it. You want this independence and all that? You ain't got no fun. There ain't no fucking glory in independence. There's exploitation and the manipulation of your labor. That's all it's about. Period. Oh, you're gonna be a boss, bitch. Oh yeah, we all want to be bosses. There ain't one damn man out there working his whole damn life not wanting to be the boss. But not too many get to be. It's a pipe dream. We've already learned this shit, but since you don't want to listen to us, now we're going to let you find out for your own damn self. Go ahead and find out for your own damn self. Thank you for the 4 likes there on Gage's comment. Gage Forbes there. The Forbes 100. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. And also to those who have contributed, I know Hickman earlier today, he threw some support on the PayPal. Big thanks, big shout out there to Mr. Hickman. Kevin Hickman, I believe, was the contributor. So big shout. The comments die. Oh, no comments are coming in. Shit, we almost hit a pothole. I'm a slave to the Tasman. What the taxi man? The tax man. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, taxes is kind of a form of slavery, guys. It really is. Taxes are a form of slavery. You know, it's like they didn't do a penny of the work, but they're trying to get money for the effort. It is pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. it is true. Like, say you get to the end of the year, because I still pay taxes. I barely make shit, but I try to be fair. So you get to the end of the year and say you don't pay taxes, right? And say the tax guy says, well, we're throwing you in jail for whatever reason, or, well, the reason is because you didn't pay any taxes. And it's like, what do you mean? I did pay taxes. I bought gasoline, I bought clothes, food, all these things, and paid taxes on every single purchase made. I already paid the taxes on everything. Everything I do, that we do, when we purchase things, we are all paying taxes. So it is weird in that aspect. If you were to be told you don't pay your taxes, I mean, you are paying taxes on everything. You are a contractor. Yes. Yes, I am. Yes. So I do report. I know there's people out there who do self-employed and stuff like that, and they don't report. But I do report. I also report expenditures and everything else of the sort to try to help it. But at the end of the day, this is why people say taxation is theft. Because they don't really they sit there and they make all this money. The government didn't really make it. They didn't do anything. The individual transactions with materials and all kinds of things to even attempt to do the job. Then they do the job, they get paid the money, and then they go out and spend that money within the economy, and every time they spend the dollar, they're taxed that dollar. So it is kind of a fucked up system, you know. Taxation is kind of fucked off. But I paid it. It is what it is. Elon will save us. I don't know if we can trust Elon, guys. You really want to trust Elon? I mean, he wants to put chips in your brain. He wants to put chips in your brain. I mean, he does. I don't know if that's a good thing. And maybe he's doing a lot of these good things currently to earn your trust so that you will accept putting chips in your brain. You know, that's an angle to all this. He's buttering you up. He's treating you really nicely right now, trying to earn your trust so that you put the big old chip in the nogger, you know. Yeah, Elon will give you a stimulus check for the chip, exactly. Some shit like that. That's what I'm saying. Who's gonna say no to that? Although I do kind of believe we're already too far gone in that. Oh shit, there's the deer. Oh fuck, there you are. The deer are rampant, guys. The deer are here. Oh fuck, the deer are here. So now we gotta fight the fucking deer too? Unbelievable. I'm not being so paranoid. It's not like, you know, the guy's not wanting to put chips in your brain. He literally is wanting to do that. He is literally wanting to put chips in your brain. This is not a joke. He is trying to push against, but also for AI. It makes no sense to me. I'm kind of confused in that aspect. Because wasn't he the guy like, if we let AI get too far, we got to shut it down. It's dangerous. And now all of a sudden it's a AI outlook. I don't understand. what do you mean? What are you confused about? I don't understand the question. It's not a stimulus check. It's our effing money back. I mean, if that actually happens, I'll be surprised. I don't know if they're gonna, if all that money they find, they could spend it many ways. They could say you could get money back, but then they could also be like, and this is why now we can charge high tariffs, but also keep the consumer market down. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could be like, due to all this money we found that's lost, now we can, keep the price point of the economics down while charging high tariffs. Elon said the singularity is very close. Confused about AI. I'm not confused about AI. I think AI is already here. I think it's far more advanced than we're allowed to know about. For instance, like you see these AI videos that we get to see on Facebook, and we can kind of tell they're AI videos, and some of them we can't. But you also got to understand, those AI videos we see are what we get to see. And we learn about science and technology that military and dark project technology is usually 40 to 75 years in advance of anything we publicly get to see. So that also means that the AI programs and systems that are actually in existence are 40 to 75 years in advance than what we get to see. So when the news stations come on there and they say, scientists estimate in 10 years AI can learn how to project 1,000 years in the existence of a head of blah, 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 blah. When they say all this, they're literally telling you what they've already been doing and know. So AI in all things are so superiorly advanced, it is inconceivable for us to even know, understand, or think about. So yeah, AI is far gone. So when we see these AI videos that, once again, we get to see as the slave class of the society, the public, you just got to understand, imagine if they wanted to put on a real video. Imagine if they wanted to use their AI technology to make a fake video. And imagine if it wasn't made to look fake. Imagine if it was made to look real. You know, you don't even have to technically have fake assassinations or anything of those sorts. You just tell whoever you want to fake assassinate, hey, just go to the island and hang out. You know, and we're gonna play the fake assassination video. And we already know how easy it is for the media companies to collude and tell a projected lie. Because look what happened with COVID. Everybody on the same standard. So you could have a fake video come out, for instance, that we don't get told is fake. We just have CNN and Fox News and MSNBC roll this extremely intelligent, advanced AI video of an assassination, for instance. And they all say it's real and true, and that's what we're all going to believe, that it is real and that it is true. Because of the advancedness and the capabilities of the media giants. Chaz will be the first one to buy an AI woman. No, I'm against all robotic-based women. 100%. Hate it. Anything against the woman or the man is 100% demonic. We should not be supporting robotic women or AI girlfriends or anything like that at all. No matter how much or how flawed the human being version of a female or a male may be, they are still better than the fake bullshit that could be created. So 100%. He'd have a race fund real quick. That's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Yeah, did you see Anthony Davis AI after Braun traded him? I was rolling. And these are all these AI videos and fake AI videos, guys. Once again, that is what we get to see. The population is getting to see these fake AI videos. Imagine what military level AI videos could look like. You would have no idea. I mean, we talk about the fake alien invasion, or people do. It's like, bro, they could fake an alien invasion and nobody would have to see it. They could just say it's like on in the middle of the ocean, USS, probably some kind of Freemason symbolic name, like the USS Obama meets and greets alien ship in the middle of the Indian Ocean. And it's just the AI video of the interaction. And then bam, you would all believe it, 100%. Everyone would believe it. CNN, Fox News, all the media conglomerates roll out the same video and talk about it as if it's real. It's real. Just like COVID. Even though you may have never went outside and dealt with somebody during the COVID pandemic, which I never did, ran outside and actually experienced it firsthand, we all believed it was this real dangerous thing because the television and news companies were telling us that it was. Same concept, just a different subject matter. It's true. It's true. UFO drones did happen over New Jersey. Oh my. What about the USS Philadelphia? I don't know, Rocky. You tell me. Damn, my grandma died from COVID. Any comment? No, I mean, it's possible. I mean, I'm not saying that it wasn't, but I'm not saying that it wasn't real. I'm also not sitting here saying that it was COVID just because they called it COVID. Could have been a multitude of things. And that they just placed the label onto it, which, once again, there was a very interesting correlations between the number of COVID cases and the number of flu cases in that season. Somehow, during the pandemic era, the confirmed cases of COVID were skyrocketing high, and the confirmed cases of death and alterations or negative health effects due to the flu basically vanished. So, in a world of mislabeling, just saying, ladies and gentlemen, these are facts. Flu cases vanished during the COVID era. Let's just tell the truth. I-37 Speedway, interesting, that's true. It's true. Are you with the Elite Sprint Car Series? Are you with the Elite? The Freemason symbolism. The Freemason symbolism. I missed your comment, VA. What did you say? Yeah, they did, Chaz. I didn't see it. Never got vaccinated. I never got vaccinated either. I did get sick during the situation, and it did feel different. I felt like my muscles were achy, but at the same time, I didn't feel flu symptoms. I didn't feel what they were explaining, so I don't know. And then there's also the placebo effect. You know, when I traditionally would have had the flu or some other illness, did I have achy muscles but just didn't pay attention to it? Paid attention to more so the fever and everything else, the symptoms, because that's what my mind was told to pay attention to. And see, that's the placebo effect. I could have had achy muscles all those times I had any kind of sickness or illness, but because I wasn't being told to think about it, the mind didn't technically register that as a pay attention to feeling. But since that was being pushed to most of us, it registers through the placebo effect. Told to feel, so you feel it. Yo, the Freemasons are 20 minutes from my house. So you're in Kansas or what? This guy can't hold a line on the highway. I don't know if he's drunk or what. Definitely want to... I always try to pass the cars who don't hold a straight line. I will say this right lane's definitely rougher than the left. We're still lucky as hell to not hit a big pothole. We're still rumbling. We're rumbling. Oh, fuck. Damn. All of a sudden, once again, told not to look for her. And now he just fucking mentioned pothole and then bam, here they are. I think I just felt a spider crawl down my leg, guys. There could potentially be a big spider in the car. I'm feeling something move on my leg. This is not fucking cool. Still in Louisiana, I believe so. I haven't seen anything that mentions Texas yet, but we should be getting somewhat close. I would assume we should be getting somewhere close. Yeah, I know. It does look like Illinois, but these fucking highways, man. These highways in Louisiana are shitty. The roads in Florida, the roads in Mississippi and Alabama were great. We hit the border of Louisiana, hit the hell out of a pothole right as we crossed the line. I mean, right as we crossed the line to get into the state, and it's been a rough ride ever since. It's funny, the one state down in the south that really heavily makes money on gambling and voodoo, you'd think they'd fix their fucking roads. I told Chaz, okay, I can't read it. Oh God, deers everywhere, fuck. We just went past a flock, ladies and gentlemen, but people keep telling me the deer in the south, they don't jump in the highway. I know up there in Iowa they do. Yes, we are on I-20. We are on I-20. We are 57 miles from Shreveport. Just saw the mile marker sign. 57 miles from Shreveport, running westbound on I-20. I have went to California multiple times. In 2019, I drove over, I think it was 20,000 miles. The car we are riding in right now has 446,000 miles. And about probably more than 20,000 in 2019. I know I went back and forth several times. We went from Daytona to Stockton, California once. Went from California to Charlotte. The longest drive we did was from Maine, the state Maine, all the way to Watsonville, which is on the ocean side of California at Ocean Speedway. So that was a very long drive. The state of Maine. So basically, sea to shining sea. That was about a 49-hour drive. It took about 4 days. But yeah, 446,000. It's actually at 445,843 currently. It'll be at 46 at the end of this trip. Yeah, Maine, the state, Maine. You see dead deer on 20 a lot in Texas. Well, ain't that fucking great. Well, thanks for the cheerful news there. Anything else? What's some subject matter? What's the current events going on in the world? What did Trump do today? Oh shit, there's a bunch of fucking deer. Wow, that was a lot of deer. There's more. Holy shit. I really don't know what to say at this point. We're just trying to survive. So we're about an hour until we get out of Louisiana. It's at 57 miles. All Kyle Larson. 57. And it stinks. I don't know where we are right now or what it's coming from, but it fucking stinks right now. Dan Bongino was appointed director of the FBI, deputy director. He was appointed. Ain't gotta worry, just live till you die. I know, right? That's the truth. Too many people don't live that way. Most people are worried about existing. It's very true. You're lying, VA. Dan Bongino is not deputy director of the FBI. There's no fucking way. Are you serious? The talk show guy, Dan Bongino, is appointed to the FBI. That's crazy. What is that? The fuck was that? Did y'all hear that? What the hell they got in the roads here? But why are y'all saying he ain't playing no games? Dan Bongino is a talk show host. I mean, I get it. Trump was a talk show host for The Apprentice. Is it all going to be talk show? What was Joe Rogan going in now? What's he going to be? Theo Vaughn? We going to appoint Cat Williams in there? CIA director? I don't know why the Second Amendment really matters, to be honest. You get to keep your guns, who cares? You need a well-armed militia? That whole well-armed militia thing is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Ain't none of y'all even fathom going up against a carpet bomb. We'll see how fucking long your AR-15 lasts against a drone strike. You people thinking that you could have a well-armed militia to take down a tyrannical government are insane. Y'all have no idea the firepower that this government has. Y'all don't even get close. You have as many guns as you want. I'm not saying Bongino ain't qualified. I'm just saying when you say Second Amendment, I just don't understand. I get the invaded part, but most people say, oh, a tyrannical government, we need our guns. I think there should be some gun laws, personally. It's kind of fucked up that just any fucking idiot can walk into a gun store and just buy one. A literal weapon of death. There should be a little more training involved, don't you think? Like to own a gun, like to buy a gun, like you should have to get trained. At least like a 30-minute little like trainer session. Show ability to operate and shoot the gun. Maybe a little causation to want the gun. I mean, I do think it's kind of stupid. You can just walk in there, clear a background check, and walk out with the gun. That is pretty dumb. There's some people out there, trust me, that should not have a gun. They're fucking psychopaths. are getting bright lighted for days from the guy behind us. Can't you just pass us, maybe? Come on. I'm just cruising at 65, guy. Come on. What a douche nugget. Maybe, usually that means they're about to exit. Let's see if that's the case for this guy. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Well, yeah, cops need more training as well. That's the bigger issue with them. Oh, God, there goes the douche nugget mobile. Douche nugget mobile alert. Don't piss people off, Chaz. I don't give a shit. Somebody said, I'm in Canada, we do a 3-day course. See, that makes sense, right? That makes sense. You know, and the instructor in the course probably tells you how deadly the weapon is, how responsible you need to be. Some people are buying guns, you know, because they're depressed at their life. Girlfriend fucked their best friend and left them. They lost their job, you know, they're 27 or something. They don't think they can do anything with life, and they just want to fucking buy a gun and kill themselves or something, which is a lot of the gun violence. A lot of the gun violence outside of gang violence in America is self-inflicted wounds, guys. You got to understand that. That's also the issue. Every 22 seconds, a former veteran offs themselves. Suicide is the leading cause of gun violence outside of gang violence. Of course, gang violence is controlled and supported and manipulated by the government. Y'all know this. Hopefully you do, at least. You should. But outside of that, the main cause of gun violence in America is self-inflicted wounds. Suicide. So there should be some kind of mental check of some kind of sorts, and maybe a training course on how to use the gun. So, well, it is kind of harder to kill yourself with a shotgun or a rifle, but those are traditional hunting weapons. They're not used for assault purposes on someone else or yourself. Now, the AR-15 route is kind of not really used for self-inflicting. It's usually handguns that's self-inflicting and things of that sort. But the assault rifle deal is kind of exerted. But at the end of the day, how I see it, when y'all get this scare, I almost feel like the system does it, because you see these gun scares or some kind of gun violence will happen, blah, blah, blah. And then the scare of them potentially getting taken away rises the sales. And the cost of weaponry and the cost of ammunition goes up. And it's like a big giant closeout sale for the weaponry industry. You know, and it's like, I just see the big money-making scheme in that, because they never take them away. They know that if they ever actually do something to the Second Amendment, that's when they'll have, you know, 1,000 rednecks in the streets. It's never going to happen, guys. But they scare you so that you continue to run out to the store and buy a gun, or run out to the store and get ammunition. It's really a big money grab every time they scare you about taking that Second Amendment away. It's really all it is. They're never going to take it away. They know they have that level amount of armed citizens. It's all just to scare you, so that you'll go out there and buy more guns and buy more ammo. That's all it's about. That's what this whole Second Amendment topic basically is, in my opinion. if we keep more of our money at home, maybe mental illness can be dealt with properly. I don't know what that means, what you're trying to say by that. Are you talking about the government spending? Which I do think Elon's doing a good job in monitoring that government spending shit. It's pretty insane. It is pretty insane. Yeah, they could do something about mental illness. They could do something about the homeless veterans. There's a lot of things that they could do for the citizens of the country with the lost money they're finding or have found. But it just never seems to go that way. It always seems they find extra money, or if anytime they have expenditure-based money, you know, there'll be some new AI plan or something, or Elon's doing all this stuff so he can get more government contracts. You know, the extra money, is it really going to go to homeless veterans? Is it really going to go to mental illness awareness? Is it really going to go to the citizens? Are you really going to get you a stimulus check? Or is Elon going to sign a new $900 billion deal with the government, and he deserves it because of all of his hard work he found in DOGE? So, yeah, money is the biggest addiction of all, to be honest. Yeah, money is an addiction. Yeah, that's the best statement of the night right there. Money's the addiction. People are addicted to money. We can only hope, Chaz. Hope. The greatest strength and weakness of all mankind. Hope. Hope. Pretty funny. Once again, if you're liking these ride-alongs, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing a lot more of them here in the coming weeks. We will for sure be doing one on the way down to Corpus Christi and all the adventures that direction. We are we are in Louisiana right now, heading to our destination in Dallas, Texas. We are not going to have road beers. No, we do not drink and drive, nor condone drinking and driving. The only influence I see that's okay to have while you're driving is nicotine. It is a stimulant. Caffeine. Yeah. So, no road beers. No alcohol or anything like that while we're on the road. No. Good boy. That has nothing to do with being a good boy. That has to do with being responsible and caring about more than yourself. You can't be worried about you can't. Now, here's the deal. Fine, you want to talk like that? We'll talk like that. Drinking and driving, let's talk about it. Now, I want to go to Canada, and maybe this is like you said, good boy. I want to go to Cannabis. Why did I say Cannabis? Do I want to talk about cannabis? I think God's trying to tell me to talk about cannabis. I wanted to say Canada, but I said Cannabis back and forth. And for y'all who have been listening, I usually don't mess up when I'm talking at all. Everything comes out very easily, fluently. I think quick. I have good vocabulary most of the time. And I just wanted to say Canada twice, and I said Cannabis, which sounds like cannabis. Should being high and driving. Should we start, instead of drinking on the show, should we start smoking weed? Is that the direction the show needs to go? I'm just curious. Should we, instead of getting drunk on the show and partying all night and screaming and yelling, should we start getting stoned on the show? Is that what we should start doing? Question. I'm drinking some MGD. He's got Miller Genuine Draft. Wow. If it's legal, if you don't hope someone in charge will do the right thing, then what? That's I just worry about myself, man. I try to do the best I can for me and the people I deal with. I understand the system is plugged in and is going to play. That's why I try not to pay attention to the political games, because again, it's a game. It's a system that's going to turn. That's why I just try to pay attention to me, the people I interact with. I try to tell the truth about the system, yes, to hopefully enlighten more people. But at the end of the day, I sit here and try to worry about what I can do and how I can do it. Treating people right, having a certain standard of treatment and environment, trying to encourage people to do the better deals and the right, more righteous things. I think righteousness and godliness are hand in hand more than anything. So that's what I would say. I would say go with the righteous way of life. Cannabis dampens ambition. I will agree with that to an extent. I do think that for a lot of people, it does destroy ambition. I would have said that if it let me keep talking, because I've gotten to these conversations about weed before, and that is something that I brought up every time. I do think that it kills the ambition of men in particular. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't think getting high and driving is that's not what I'm talking about. But I'm saying if we're on a show talking late at night, do we get on some weed instead of some beer? What was that like? I don't know what that was, a crosswind or what, but how would you hold on, we're dodging potholes. Hold on, we got a rough one here. Oh shit. How would you rate Florida speed weeks this year? I thought it was pretty good. Volusia had its issues with the track conditions. They're apparently getting new dirt, so that'll be different next year. It wasn't bad. It was what I expected. I feel like I'm doing all right, but for some people, they can't handle it for sure. Bought my first house in August during a very tough market. You say you smoke weed as well as MGD. And MGD, I'm assuming Miller Genuine Draft. I think that weed consumption is the best way. Gummies, things of that sort. I do think anything into the lungs besides oxygen is potentially bad. But I do think that marijuana is fine. It's only illegal because of the petrochemical industry in the 30s. DuPont in particular is responsible for weed being illegal right now. So, funny enough, Jeff Gordon and DuPont. But, yeah, I don't know. Joe, you meant to say Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's ambition has not been affected by weed. I know. But, you see, the people who talk the most shit against weed is drunks. Okay? The people who talk the biggest shit against people who smoke weed are drunks. Because here's the deal. Real bad drunks know they're doing something bad to themselves. They know that they're hurting their body. They know that they get a little more agitated. They know that they get more angry. They know all these negative things that are happening to them while they're drinking. This is why drinking is a depressive drug. So, I think it irritates drunks that there is another substance out there that doesn't have all these facts, that doesn't make them just as angry, as agitative, isn't as damaging to the body, that other people are using and enjoying life while doing. And I think it's an act of jealousy by drunks to hate marijuana usage. And that's honestly my opinion on it. Drunks hate weed. Are you talking about the Mexicans getting angry? No, I'm talking about Reefer Madness, which was a 100% propaganda job about the effects of smoking weed. Back in the 30s when they were trying to demonize weed, by the way, the Declaration of Independence is written on hemp paper, weed paper. And when people try to separate hemp and weed, that's so comical. There was never a difference. that y'all made up a difference. The system made a difference. Hemp and weed have always been the same. And now they try to separate the two to have the drunks accept it more. But back in the 30s when they were running that propaganda machine, they were saying that if your white wife was to smoke weed, she would have sex with Mexican and black people. If your husband was to smoke it, in one of the movie scenes, he like chopped up his wife and kids and put them in the wall. There was all kinds of things that plagiarized the American society, and that's why it became illegal. A ton of things. Drunks are scared of weed because it stimulates their brain and makes them think. Yes, it's true. Gives them anxiety. It's very true. It makes them feel sympathy, and it makes them sensitive. I think that people who drink use it as a desensitizer, not as a sensitive enhancer, but a desensitizer. Right, there you go. I drink to stop thinking. Right. Right. And that could be good and bad. I know I've smoked weed before and not necessarily tripped out, but I know I got high anxiety thinking, oh, wait, what's that pain on my shoulder? Is that cancer? And I remember one time I tripped out to the point I thought I was dying. I went to the hospital and they were like, dude, you're fine. So there is a side effect to weed that I do think is there, especially when it comes to like anything you like put off to the side. Like say you have a pain in your shoulder and you just forget about it. Or say you take a fart and your butthole hurt and you just keep on going with life, or any of those things, like any kind of like personal physical detriment. If you smoke some weed, you may start thinking about that more. You know, like I said, it made me start thinking about that pain in my shoulder. Oh, that pain on my lower back, is it just traditional back pain, or is there a tumor? You know, and it can make you start overthinking in those moments, and that's the mixed with the anxiety, mixed with you thinking too much on the subject that you've been ignoring, like a pain or anything like that. And I think that's why a lot of people can sometimes think that they are dying when they're high. It's not necessarily this, that, or the other. It's like we all remember that video back in the day. It was like the first YouTube viral video of the cop. A cop had took some brownies from a drug bust and took it home, and him and his wife ate the brownies. And there was a YouTube video out, it was probably like 10 or 15 years ago, and it was of the cop calling 911, and he's literally on there. He's like, hey, me and my wife, we ate brownies and we're dying. And the 911 officer is like, what's going on, sir? You're dying. Is there a wound or anything? He's like, no, me and my wife, we ate the brownies and I think we're dying. We can't breathe. We're gonna die. And he was like freaking the fuck out. Like he legitimately had the concern. Yeah, there you go, Liam. It was a Canadian cop. That's funny. This was a very viral video like 10, 15 years ago. But that's kind of an example of what I mean by that paranoia mixed with anxiety. You know, that cop in particular, him and his wife, thought that they were dying, you know, because they ate the brownies. And they take a few breaths and they wheeze a little bit or something. Or they, you know, say, hey, what is your chest hurting a little bit? And then if you say yes, and then you start overthinking because you're high, next thing you know, you're calling the fucking, you're a cop, you just confiscated these drugs, and you're literally ending your career because you thought you're dying, but you're really just fucking high. But that cop, like, ended his career. He got fined. I think he went to court over this because he illegally confiscated drugs from a crime bust and gave it to him and his wife. And they tripped so hard, they thought they were fucking dying. Of course, the police come there and everything, and they know who he is. And I mean, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So, yeah, we can cause extreme paranoia and anxiety, and a mixture of that to where you overthink things. So, like, if, you know, the last 2 weeks you know, just whatever, you've been having a pain in your arm, and you just say your elbow's been hurting and you feel it and there's like a little bump or something on your arm, and you just keep going with life. If you that weekend smoke some weed, all of a sudden you're going to be sitting there and say that elbow hurts a little bit, you're going to think, oh fuck, what is that? And then the weed's going to make you think really hard about it. It's going to make you overthink. This is where that anxiety and paranoia comes in. It's going to be like, shit, is that bump a tumor? Am I going to die? Oh my God, I need to go to the hospital. We got to figure it out right now. That's just what I'm saying. That's just what I'm saying. That's what it can do. But I've learned, since my experience, that you just got to really calm down. You're just fucked up. Stop thinking about that. It's good to be around people. I would suggest to be in a more social atmosphere if you were to smoke, or at least have someone to talk to. Because if you just sit there on your own and you smoke and you're not used to it, or you get high or whatever, you're gonna fucking, like, you're gonna have you're more likely, I'll say, to have an anxiety, panic, paranoia attack if you're on your own. Shrooms will be legal in Washington. Okay, I've never done shrooms. I did fake shrooms at Knoxville. I didn't really feel anything. That's like the cop. They gave Narcan to him, freaking out about him thinking, yeah, exactly. I'm starting to think Chaz is piloting to use Adderall tonight. No, I don't use Adderall. I don't do any kind of meth or cocaine or anything along those lines. I'm very against that form of usage personally. I don't condone those types of drugs. It is only 10:30. It's not super late. I slept in this morning. I didn't get up until I went to sleep at 3 in the morning. I woke up at about 10 today. Well, it's about 9:45, so. I like your OnlyFans content better. I don't really have any. OnlyFans is a drug. I do men. I would say that sex and women are a drug, 100%. Sex and women are a drug. And you got to think about it like this. You know, the system is very interesting. You know, in the system, nothing is ever for free. If anything is for free, there's usually a purpose to it. So, for instance, sex and women and OnlyFans being a drug, obviously, right? But why is that free? Obviously, porn or whatever, we can all access porn on our phones for free. It's not hard to do. But what is the system's goal in making that drug so easily accessible? And I've thought about this. I think, back to the weed, I think that kills ambition. I do think that men salivating, idolizing, worshiping women, which is technically what's happening in these moments, I do think that that is a manipulational ploy to cause a form of killing ambition and promoting servitude. You know, I've had this conversation with a few dates, and most of them agree. The ones that don't, I'm glad to not know them anymore. But Women are raised to have their minds fucking scrambled, bro. Absolutely destroyed. You know, they're so raised in self-hatred and an image that they're supposed to look like, never pretty enough, never accepted enough, just name it. The most beautiful women we can think of have cut and spliced themselves. Even look at the Kardashians, you know, they were so beautiful, even to the women. And even these leadership icons of beauty still looked themselves in the mirror every day and said it wasn't good enough. I am not good enough to be accepted by myself. And they did all these different lip fillers and butt injections and titty jobs and all this stuff. So I'm trying to explain this because you got to understand the depths of how much they hate themselves. You know, it's a huge self-hatred. And if this whole entire environment, this system that we are in, is about getting people to be in a state of depression and sadness, to where and this is back to the consumer market of what we are. If it's all about the consumer market, the American society, we have to spend. We also have to hate ourselves, because people really only try to acquire things outside of food and beverages and water, whatever, and shelter. Most people are only acquiring things to feel better about themselves. So the goal of the American society, the system, the consumer market, is self-hatred. So they have to make all of us hate ourselves so that we continuously spend money to feel better, to buy things to make ourselves feel validated. Women are destroyed and manipulated with the cosmetology industry. All the problems that are wrong with how you look or feel or are viewed, they have a product that they're selling to fix it. And just like with us guys, and this is why I think porn is free and available to men so easily. They want us to worship the female, because as long as we chase the lure, we are going to do whatever we can to be accepted by the lure. And if we as men find ourselves in this obnoxiously pathetic, in my opinion, just throwing ourselves at these women because we are being conditioned to want them so bad through the free porn and OnlyFans genre, we're willing to do whatever they want just to get their attention. We start falling into that same self-hate imagery that they judge themselves on, because that's how they judge everything. It isn't just about them anymore. It's about us. We are men. We are the enemy. All the women in the world can gather together. They ain't going to defeat the enemy. They're not the strength. We are. So they are trying to weaken us into self-hatred so that we will spend and consume to the female acceptance. It's all about getting you as men conditioned to live your life based on female acceptance. And since the female is being raised and conditioned, and I see them as a victim, since the female is being raised and conditioned to hate themselves, the female acceptance level is never obtained. You will never be accepted by the female. The female does not even accept itself. Most of them. This is a very broad generalistic explanation. This is not saying 100% of women and 100% of men. Obviously, I'm sitting here and I'm a man. I have a penis between my legs. And I'm sure that there's women who see this, and I've talked to them and they agree. So this is the goal. This is the standard. This is why I think porn, for instance, is free. It is to get you into this condition. Because when you get to that condition and you're worried about the female acceptance level, they're already far gone. They're already psyoped into hating themselves, whether they're fat, skinny, this, that, or the other. They got too big of titties, too little of titties, too small of ass, too big of ass, too little of waist, too big of waist. They hate themselves so much, and the system is telling them to. And then what happens? What kind of commercials do we see on television and on our ads? It's all about that female acceptance. And of course, pornography teaches you that you need a big penis to have female acceptance. So, for I think it's like only 11% of the entire male society has a penis over 7 inches long. So for the other 90 or 87% of males, you are instantly put in a position that you don't feel accepted in sexual interaction with the female. This is the psyop to the situation. So you're instantly feeling inadequate. This also amplifies the desire for the female to accept you, because you already are coming into the scenario feeling like you're not to the standard of acceptance. And then the system pirouettes. This is where the consumer market hits. This is why. What's going to make that female like you more? Obviously, I mean, unless you can be 6 feet, which once you get to 6 feet in the penis size, I think it knocks you down to like 4% of the entire society. And then once you go to money, 100,000 a year and up, I believe that knocks you down to like 1%, 1.5% of all males in the world are above 6 feet with a 7+ inch penis, making 100,000 a year. That's the 1.5% of the entire male domain. So once you don't fit into that box, for the 98.5% of us out here, now you're already behind on the female acceptance. So the system now comes to you, because in America, you live under the consumer marketism. They already got the woman. They're going to buy fucking makeup and cut and prod themselves forever. They're psyoped out. They're the lure. You're the fisherman. And guess what the fisherman needs to get the better fish? Gear. What is gear? Gear is a big house. Gear is a nice truck. Gear is a 4-wheeler. Gear is a side-by-side. Gear is nice shoes, a nice watch. Gear is everything but you. It's all about the image. Gear is the Corvette. Gear is the, name it. It's all about the manipulation of the self-image for the consumer marketism. 100% about the consumer market. It's all about selling products. And that's how they manipulate you into obtaining the goal of the male role in the patriarchal society. Once again, the female is exploited for its beauty. The male is exploited for its labor. And due to the situation, you end up going down a lifetime of labor trying to accomplish these items and things. Your biggest accomplishment in life is a house. Why? A big house. Why? A badass truck. Why? Seriously? You don't see the game? You men out there don't see how this patriarchy is exploiting you and manipulating you to be the slave that you are bred to become. Utilizing everything around you. Your love of your woman, kids, your instincts, everything against you. It's a proven, well-oiled psyop. And it does spur from the woman, but it's not the woman's fault. She's right here. She is the victim of a narcissist, but it ain't you. These women are inherently victims of the narcissist, but it ain't you. The narcissist is the system. And in that aspect, we are victims as well. And the narcissist only cares about what he's slowly manipulating all men and women to care about as well, to justify his actions, and that is money. That's why they do all of it. They do it for the dollar bill. Money, money, money. And that's step one when you get to this point on how the system operates. When you want to start wondering why, that's when you get into way darker alleys than what I'm describing here. Because I'm talking about the motivation. I'm talking about the psyop. Who's pulling the psyop off? But then you have to ask yourself, why? Why? Because we all acquire money for a purpose, right? We want the house, the car, the woman wants the money for the makeup, the house, the car. You are the avenue to that house, that car. This is the cycle, but the manipulation. The question is, why does that guy up top? Why does the system want that? What is the purpose? What is the why? Most of the time, money is used as a tool, correct? So then what is that tool being used for? To play God? What's it about? Is it about playing God? Is it about power? Is it about control? Is it about power and control? What's the power and control being used for? And then if it's past money, and this is my belief, once you get to the higher percentiles, it's no longer about money. It's about purpose. Then you ask yourself, what could these demonic people on top, what could their purpose possibly be? What would their purpose possibly be on this grand scale? Is it godly? Is it a godly purpose? Or is it demonic? Is it godly or is it demonic? That's the question. That's the question. I don't think we're going to go down that rabbit hole tonight. Y'all ain't ready. I'm just popping a few little bubbles, hoping you understand the system, the economics, the whys. The whys, the reasons. The reasons you operate. Like I say, I try to worry about myself and what I do, so I don't pay attention to the politics. Politics influence everything I'm describing. The Elons, the Trumps, the Bidens, the Harrises, they all support the system I just described. All of them. Every single one of them. So, I'm just telling you the system. Those are just players in the game. Gotta ask yourself, though, who owns the teams? Who owns the teams? Some of y'all out there want to believe it's just one team. It's just the Jews or whatever. Oh, no. That's way too simple. No, sir. There are teams, buddy. Legitimate teams playing the game. Well, I have a so I don't get any kind of victim mentality. Okay, you're thinking on it on a small scale. And if you become successful in the system, you're going to defend the system as well. You enjoy it. There is a angle of enjoyment and success in the system and the game at hand. I guess you could say what I'm talking about is a loser mentality. And that's fine. I get that too. I just don't, I see a lot of ill righteousnesses in it. So, but I could see how if you're successful in the system and you have a happy thing going, you're definitely going to defend that way of life and not want to see it in the way I just described at all, period. Once again, I did say this is not 100% of people. I did say this is more, I'm speaking in broad terms. But I also said that not everybody is the same. Everyone is different. It looks like your example and experience was very different. And you should feel extremely lucky that you're in the position that you are. Extremely lucky to be in the situation that you have. So what's good? Where you at? We are toting the line right now on I-20. It's a construction area. We have been back down to 40 miles per hour. We have been battling fog, women, wine, voodoo, all kinds of shit, trying to make it through Louisiana into Texas. We are closing in on the border, and right before the border, we passed 6 police officers speeding 10 miles per hour over. Yeah, bless is the best word there, VA. Bless is definitely gonna be the proper term. God has graced you with the easier path. But I will say that things I explained do apply to the majority of people's lives. I will say that. You're the one guy who's 6 feet with a 7-inch penis and making over $100,000 a year. Congratulations, PA. Congratulations. I'm not stuck at Cade Dillard's. How drunk are you? Golly, guys, it's Monday. Y'all shouldn't be this intoxicated right now. But I do believe we're closing in on the border. I believe this is Shreveport right here. This construction area. Oh my, this is tight. I can't believe that 18-wheelers are coming through here. I mean, this is about the width of my vehicle, guys. I can't believe this 18-wheeler is making it through behind me. That is extremely impressive that 18-wheeler just went through that corner. This is an extremely tight, this isn't as bad as what we just did. But yeah, this is an extremely tight little area here that they've have turned into a construction zone. I'm gonna say almost 100% we're closing in or about to be into Shreveport, or potentially are in Shreveport right now, Louisiana. And we will be crossing into, I'm gonna say, look how skinny this is, dude. Look at this. Now this is actually a little wider than what we just experienced, but this is still, to take an 18-wheeler rig through this would be hell on earth. And guess what, guys? The World Outlaws coming to KSP. You guys watching, if you got any outlaw teams or members, you may want to tell them, do not take I-20 through Shreveport to get to KSP in Texas after Volusia, or actually after Magnolia, because I would not, this would be extremely dangerous to take a big race hauler through. I don't know, dude, that is too close for a race hauler. This is doable with a little opening, but if you had a big 18-wheeler rig, like a Sheldon Hodenschild truck and trailer, or any of the big outlaw teams, dude, this is, what we just went through was sketchy as fuck. I would never take an 18-wheeler through that. So it does look like we are in Shreveport, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Shreveport. I'm trying to let you see the Boomtown sign. We'll show you some of the Boomtown signs. I'm trying to make it work for you, but it ain't. Anyway, Shreveport, Louisiana, we are here. Boomtown signs right there. I'm trying to get it to zoom in on there and give y'all a look, but it ain't gonna work. Shit, I thought that was a cop rolling by. So we are into Shreveport, Louisiana. We are making it through the downtown area. There's the Horseshoe Casino and Resort. The zoom in is actually pretty bad here. But we are in Shreveport. I think it's the glare from all the lights on the windshield is not allowing it to zoom in properly. We're going over the river, so it's very interesting here, actually. Like the boats, I don't know if you can see that, but there's actually boats on the river. That's the river, the bridge, and there's boats on the river, and that is the only legal place to gamble in Louisiana, is on the river. So Shreveport, Louisiana, it has casinos, but technically they are boats floating on, they're like massive boats, almost cruise size, that are floating on the river, and that's the places you can gamble in Louisiana, here in Shreveport at least, is those boats literally sitting on the river. You can't gamble like on the physical ground, from my understanding. It may have changed, but that was the original laws and reasons as to why the casinos line the riverside, because the boats were the only area you could technically legally gamble in the state of Louisiana. Like I said, that might have changed. I'm not sure. Stop and gamble. I'm sorry, no. I don't have the money to gamble. If you want to send a PayPal Venmo for a hotel room and like $500 to gamble, I'll go back, but... So that is Shreveport. We just went through the downtown area, continuing on I-20. Yeah, look at that glare. It's horrible. I-20 west towards Dallas. We should be getting to the Texas line very soon here. How far are you going tonight? We are going to Dallas, Texas tonight. I believe we have about 2 more hours remaining in the trip. I could see and guesstimate how far we actually are here in a second. Once this guy passes me and confirms that he's not a police officer. Don't spend that gas money. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App links in the description if y'all would like to accommodate the trip. We still got a long ways to go once we get to Dallas. We got to go down to Corpus Christi. We got to go to those tracks down there. Oh my God. Potholes are here, guys. It's Louisiana. We're making it through so far. It's getting rough. It is getting rough here on this bridge before we get out of the state of Louisiana. Apparently, we were warned that there is a ton of deer on I-20 in Texas. We were warned this. And there's dead deer on the side of I-20 all the time, they said. I've always wanted to see the world, and now I am just through your dirty windshield. That is funny. We could clean the windshield, right? Somebody send me $5 to buy some from Windex. We'll buy some I was gonna do it, guys, but the fucking at the truck stops, the Windex is like $8. Seriously, it's ridiculous. The Windex is $8. I couldn't bring myself to spend $8 on fucking Windex, guys. I couldn't do it. And it was like $8.69, so really it was $9. $9 for fucking Windex. Probably would have been $10. Probably would have ended up being $10. No, I have a relative, actually. My mom and dad are dead, but I do have a grandma remaining. One grandma remaining. And she is going to allow me to stay here for a few weeks in Texas. So yeah, we do have a relative still in existence. We are passing the Independence Bowl Arena here in Shreveport, still in the Louisiana side. I heard it's only $1 at the dollar store. Yeah, everything is never $1 at the dollar store. I should do that though. We should stop here live. We should get gas here on the show. That would be funny. I have never gotten gas on the show. But I could get gas, Windex. I'll spend the 10. Somebody Venmo, PayPal me $10 right now. I can't bring myself to spend 10 fucking bucks on Windex, guys. But I mean, it would be nice if y'all had a cleaner windshield, I have to admit. That's why I even thought of doing it. Somebody said, I'll send it, damn it. We'll stop at the next truck stop and get some fucking Windex just for the audience, and we'll spray and wipe the windshield. We might just stay live this entire time. Fuck it, all the way to Dallas. Let's do it. Let's do it. We still got deer to dodge. That's the fucking truth. Gas is $2 here, or $2.80 here. I got gas today, luckily, with a 25 cent off per gallon deal at Chevron. Apparently Chevron, if you sign up for their app, you instantly get 25 cents off per gallon your first fill up. I got gas today in Mississippi for $2.19 a gallon, guys. $2.19 a gallon. Just use the free window cleaner. I would love to know where free window cleaner is located. You let me know where free window cleaner is located. I'm curious. I'm curious. We can sing 1980s TV theme songs for 2 hours. Oh, God. I mean, I'm going to be up, guys. I'm going to be up. So that's the situation. Wow, 329 here. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So we are at exit 11. That means it is 11 more miles until the Texas border. If I remember correctly, there is a Love's truck stop 2 miles prior to the Texas border. I'm not sure what's after the Texas border. That's the only problem. I can pull my map up real quick, but I don't know if that would end the live. It would for sure pause the live. It would for sure pause the live. Yeah, dude, you're misunderstanding. All the stuff you see on the windshield right there is inside the windshield. So it doesn't do anything for me to clean the outside of the windshield. Look, I mean, the outside of the windshield is clean. All the stuff you're seeing is on the inside. And the only way I've ever been able to get rid of the inside is by using Windex and paper towels. So I don't know what you're talking about. Are you saying take the paper towels and dip it in that shit? I don't think that is clean Windex. I don't think that would work for the inside. I'm sorry. I think Windex is the only way. At least it's the only way I've seen it work. Chaz, just keep the overnight drive going because my piece of shit Optimum cable and internet is out once again. Not working in my area. Wow. Fiber optic, I guess, or Optimum cable. You know what might be up here, guys, and y'all probably never been to one. I think up here at some point is a Buc-ee's. Oh no, there it is, the Buc-ee sign. The Buc-ee sign. Oh my God, there is a Buc-ee's, guys. There's a fucking Buc-ee's coming. Who wants to go to Buc-ee's? I don't get all the craze. But a lot of you fuckers do. I know people are like livid over Buc-ee's and they treat it like it's some kind of like theme park and they're going to it or something. It's weird as shit to me. But for the show purpose, it would be cool to go to a Buc-ee's. If y'all have never been to a Buc-ee's, we can go live into the store and I could show you the Buc-ee's. That would be funny, actually. That would be hilarious. They'll have Windex cheaper than a fucking, than $9, $10, I'll tell you that. That'll fucking be the case. Sure as hell won't be $9 or $10 at Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's has good prices, to be honest. They had a USB-C to USB-C cable 4 foot long for $6. That was a hell of a deal because they're expensive now. So we will be going to Buc-ee's. The only problem with Buc-ee's, guys, for those who are watching, is it did say Buc-ee's in 144 miles. So we can't get to the Buc-ee's for 144 more miles. I know I built it up there and said, oh, we're going to Buc-ee's. Yeah, but it's going to be 144 miles from now. We will not make that in gas as we sit. So we are going to have to take the next gas exit. Look it up, 007. It's like a famous... it's anti-trucker, by the way. They do not like truckers at Buc-ee's. It's an anti-truck stop, but it's for cars only. Cars and RVs and stuff. They do not like trucks. Trucks are not allowed. But it's somewhat famous. Everybody wants to fucking go there. It's kind of weird, honestly. But everyone wants to go to Buc-ee's. It's like a Walmart, but a gas station. Like, picture Walmart, but a gas station. But we will visit it tonight. It's just going to be in 144 miles from now. So if y'all want to stay around for 2 more hours, you'll get to see a Buc-ee's. 144 miles from now is a long time. Now, I believe we got a Lowe's truck stop on this exit coming in. Oh, shit! Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. They're trying to get me before I get out. We ain't got out of fucking Louisiana yet. They want me to know. You motherfuckers. They're trying to take us down, guys. They're fucking trying. Wait, is this the Lowe's or is it the next exit? It has to be the next exit. Yeah, I think it's exit 4. We are 5 miles from the Texas border, and they are throwing every pothole and cracking nanny at us. Motherfuckers. The Voodoo has not left yet until you get across the state line, sonny. We're almost fucking there, but we're going to get these Louisiana gas prices before we do. Love's truck stop is the next. We'll try to wipe the windshield with the stupid free car wash windshield wiper stuff. Like the commenter said, we'll try that, but I ain't paying no fucking $10 from the Windex, guys. It ain't fucking happening. We'll see what happens at Buc-ee's. Oh, no, he's talking about that really good barbecue. We gonna have to get us a midnight snack? Is that what you're saying? If we go to Buc-ee's, we gotta get the midnight snack? I think that's what you're saying. Bob and weave, we're trying. But it looks like we're gonna be forced to get the midnight snack at Buc-ee's, the barbecue. Oh my. It'll be 2 hours though, guys. They said 144 miles. All right, here we go. We're exiting for the Love's truck stop. The gas price is $2.52 here at in Louisiana. The good old Love's travel stop. $2.50. Exit 3. Now, the Boot Hill Speedway is actually right. I don't know anybody who's heard of the Boot Hill Speedway. It's actually the home of the World of Outlaws. The first World of Outlaw race was actually held there at the Boot Hill Speedway. If you took a right here at this light, you would go directly to the racetrack. I've been there several times. It's been reconfigured. Oh my God, dude. What the fuck? Look, what is up with this? Do y'all see the road here? Those are all potholes. What in the hell, dude? What the fuck, dude? Look at this. Look. These are all potholes. They're fucking trying to take me out. Wow. I could see why. I was like, why is that truck going so slow? He's trying to save his fucking rig. Jeez, man. I'm creeping this damn little off-road. This is insane. Yeah, so you know that the track's just right there. Is this guy going straight? What is he doing? Is he swinging out to turn in? I mean, what's going on here? Is he's going straight? Okay. That was weird. It looked like he was going to turn in, but he didn't. Oh my, Sonic, ladies and gentlemen. We'll try to wipe the windshield with the regular wiper stuff. We'll see what happens. Oh my, we're going to the truck stop. Oh shit. Blue cheese. At the barbecue, buffalo with the blue cheese is where it's at Buc-ee's? Y'all serious about this? Even the Love's has fucking potholes everywhere. Now I carry a Love's cup with me all the time. I should probably check the oil too real quick. We'll see. Oh, damn. I keep a Love's cup with me. I go in there and get that refill, bro. That refill. I don't be buying no new cup. Causing trash in the world. All right, y'all stay here. Dude, Venmo needs last 4 digits of your phone number. 1505. 1505 is the last 4 digits of the number. You could send it without verifying anyway, I believe. But yeah, 1505. All right, we're getting gas and a drink, and then we're going to try to wipe the damn windshield. We'll be right back. And we should probably check the oil on this bitch. It's about a half quart low. It slowly got there though. Hold on, we're getting her done. Alright, let's see if this shit will work at all. This shit ain't gonna work. It needs to be Windex, guys. This is just gonna leave streaks. So I think you're wrong. But we'll see. We'll see if you're wrong. But this is just gonna leave streaks. Pretty sure it's gonna leave streaks. Which sucks. The streaks are even worse, in my opinion. Oh shit. Luke Soul needs a sponsor. It burns oil, but it hadn't burned anything. It hadn't burned any. I ain't had to put oil in it for the last 2,000-ish miles. Alright, we're gonna go get this damn drink and then we'll be right back. And then we're gonna cross in to the Texas line and on to Buc-ee's, bitch. Oh, we had to have lost all the viewers. How'd the viewers go up? Is it the damn... What's going on? What are y'all talking in here? What's this about? No, I didn't drop a deuce. What the fuck happened was I went in there. These fucking assholes. I had my cup. And all the fucking drinks were out of carbonation. It was just carbonated water. So I tried to get a coffee. It's like, you know what? It's getting late. I haven't really had no damn caffeine in the body yet. I'm just going to go get a damn coffee. I try to go get a coffee. There ain't no fucking creamer. So I got coffee straight, put some sugar in there, and I was like, I ended up getting water. They ain't got no fucking lids for the coffee in there. I literally opened up the drawers underneath the dill after looking for a couple of seconds or minutes or so for a lid. And there was nothing in the fucking drawers either. Nothing in the fucking drawers. Creamer, go black. I need creamer in my life. I need the white man. Hold on just a second. Let me see something. We need the white man in our life. All right, we're back. I know we probably dropped there, but we had to send a text. The people are like, "Where are you coming? Are you going to make it through?" I'm like, "I'm live." They tried calling me. I'm like, "I'm live, dude. You can tune in and see where the fuck I'm at." All right. We got that fresh Lucas oil in there. We did a Lucas oil mix. We are at 72%. And should have got a hot dog. We are saving any appetite because coffee is a filler. By the way, glasses by Dethridge. Ask for the Chaz Especial. If you got insurance, they cover it. We got the old Oakleys on. Lots of the race gear. We are putting some coffee in us. We are saving any appetite. I don't need to worry about the air pressure. My tires are fine. We're saving the appetite for Buc-ee's because I do think we're going to eat something at Buc-ee's. Right. Love sucks, bring on Buc-ee's. Or love sucks, bring on Buc-ee's is what you're meaning to say. We still got curls, don't we? We're going to Buc-ee's, bitch. And maybe the screen is the window cleaner. Did your trick work? It does look a little better than before. Let's see how the light hits it. I mean, it's better, but Windex would take most of those spots away, I think. I mean, it's better. It is definitely better. I think we're going to be able to make it all the way. I mean, it's better. He said, "Bro, what part of the stream is the gator?" That was Florida. Florida was the gator. No, there was a gator on the side of the road in Louisiana. There was deer. There was fog. We're almost through Louisiana. We're literally 2 miles. Literally, 3 miles. We are on exit 3 to the Texas-Louisiana border. What part of Florida were you? We started this entire trip in Hendry County, Florida, which is in Clewiston, which is south of Lake Okeechobee. We then went to Tampa Bay, Plant City. We then went from Tampa Bay, Plant City to Marianna, Florida. We started this morning. Is this truck about to hit us? Okay. We started this morning at 11 a.m. from the hotel room. We drove till 3 the night before to Marianna. We left at 11 a.m. and then we drove to where we are now. We went through Florida, through Alabama, Mississippi, and then once we hit the border of Louisiana, we hit a big giant pothole, and everyone's so happy the last time we hit a pothole and blew our tire out and had to change it. We were like, well, fuck it, we'll just go live now. The roads were fogged over, you couldn't really see. I was like, this is action-packed for sure. So we went ahead and went live. Yeah, we put Gators, we put Voodoo, but where's the Voodoo? Is the Voodoo anywhere? Hey, that does look a little cleaner, doesn't it, guys? Actually. Maybe we won't have to buy the Windex. Maybe we may not have to buy the Windex. That does look good. That's not that bad. Although Windex... Oh, shit! Fuck. No, that's not too bad. Look at it. That's not that bad. God, there's potholes on the entry ramp. What the fuck? What in the hell is this? Hell, I need to back her down before we even get on the highway. I'm going slow. Oh, shit. Damn potholes. Alright, see, this looks smooth again. We can deal with this. I know, why are 170 people tuning in to watch a dirt track traveling show? This is insane. What is wrong with you people? Will Macedo say anything to you the next time you see him? Oh, Macedo apparently wants to beat me up. Yeah, Macedo's really mad about the torpedo videos and everything. We are 173 miles from Dallas. 141 miles from Buc-ee's. We are planning to go to a Buc-ee's. So if you stay around long enough, we will be venturing, and I will be taking the camera in. We'll be going live into Buc-ee's tonight. We will be going live into Buc-ee's this evening on the show. All right, we're closing in on the Louisiana-Texas border right now. We are closing in. The mile markers are winding down. I do believe I see a UFO in the sky. Look at that. That white light up there on the is moving, guys. Oh my fucking Jesus H. Christ. The Chaz is back to Texas and the aliens are waiting, motherfucker. Let's go, bitch. Let's do some sci-fi shit. Lead the way. Oh no, it's a G37. That's not a good sign for me. Oh no. Oh no. Is this it? I see a way station. Yeah, I'm sure I'm too fat for Texas to accept me. Dude, that is a damn... That's a UFO at the top right, guys. Pay attention to that light. It's moving around a lot. Oh, no. Here we go. We're almost there. Potholes, stay away. Stay away, you pothole. Are you in a truck? No. We are in a 2004 Mitsubishi Lancer with 446 miles on it. We are traveling to Texas for the Elite Sprint Car 410 Series race at Corpus Christi this weekend, and for the Outlaws versus the Texas Rattlesnakes in 2 weeks at Kennedale Speedway Park. The greatest racing on the earth, dirt sprint car racing. If you don't know what it is, tune into it. NASCAR and F1, it's a bunch of rich pricks who can't even drive. The best race car drivers are driving 900 horsepower sprint cars, shitting and a getting. If you think that NASCAR is racing, it's not. It's a snooze fest. Everyone in dirt track racing thinks NASCAR's boring as fuck, just like you. Tune in and enjoy. It's true. It's true. Anybody in the comments who's a dirt fan, tell the new people how bad NASCAR is. It sucks. It's horrible. It's not racing. It's fucking a disgrace. It's sad that it represents motorsports. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It says it right there. Oh, if we get pulled over, it don't matter. There is a cop behind us. Oh, fuck. We're going to jail. Oh, fuck. Right as we cross the border, they're going to get us. No way. This is gonna suck. We did get into Texas. We are enjoying our time as we got into the state. And hopefully everything is okay. All my exes do not live in Texas anymore. It looks like everything is fine. Little bit of a moment there. It always sucks when you see the old Charger headlights roll up on you no matter where you're going. That did not happen, no. I think you would be able to tell if that happened. It is 70. I was going a little slow, so. I did ruin my big, yay, we're in the Texas moment. I don't know why it would roll up on me like that. Right as we cross the state border, it's just so rude. I guess I do roll around in a junky ass car, so it looks suspicious. And they're like, oh my God, what is this, a drug runner or something? And they run up and run my plates, and it's like, oh, it's just a regular guy. Yeah, we do 65 all the time. And the cop is exiting. So, man, I was like, what the fuck did I do? I was like, just like, hey, I was worried that he was looking at me touch the phone, obviously phone laws. And I was trying to zoom in on the Welcome to Texas sign right as he fucking rolled up on me. And I was like, oh fuck. Just gotta act like I'm putting the phone straight here. Let go of it. Put it down. Although, obviously, the glare of the windshield, it's not fixed because you couldn't really see it. Never zoomed in on the Welcome to Texas sign. But golly, it didn't have to be that stressful. Shit. I guess, in a way, that means no ex-girlfriends or any things from the past are after me, right? That clears me, right? That means I'm good to go in the state. No, I ain't got to worry about nobody trying to sue me or thinking I'm from Texas, and because I say I'm from Texas all the time, nobody's after me. I'm clear, right? Because I was a state trooper. If I had anything wrong, criminally wise, I would have been pulled over right there. So yeah, for all you who think I'm running from this or running from that, there it is, Nicola. There it is. We cleared. We just got cleared by a state trooper as we crossed the border. What an asshole. That's still real. I want to be like, yay, we're in Texas. We made it through Louisiana. And nope, got to worry about a cop on our ass. Just zoop. What a joke. What a joke. Oh, well, that just means I get to act more crazy now in Texas. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Somebody should donate Chaz a nice vehicle, like full-size truck, and help him bring that awesome racing coverage to everyone. Nah, but I'm serious. Dude, I'm real... Oh, shit! 3 potholes in a row, guys! What the fuck? What in the hell is that all about? Everything was smooth and glorious, and then bam, bam, bam! Booze was just saying this to my buddy here watching. Don't tell them you was in LA or you became a Yankee. Oh, God. If only potholes had pot in them. Wow. Okay. I don't know. What's the weed laws in Texas? Is it recreational yet, or what's going on? Dude, that light in the sky is still moving. Do y'all see that little dot up there? Y'all notice how you don't see any other stars but that one dot? That's because it's not a star. That is a UFO. It has been moving all over. Look at that dot move, guys. Once this headlight traffic moves, you'll be able to see it a little more, but that dot's moving. Let me guess, it's a Starlight. It's a Starlink device. What are your opinions on UFOs? Oh, God. Oh, God. He has to ask the question. There's multiple potential answers to your question of what is your thoughts. To me, if there's two types of UFOs or aliens or entities. I believe that according to physics, there are 12 dimensions. We live in the third and or fourth one. Apparently science has tapped up into the seventh. There is a second dimension. This would be lower entities, lower energy fields. The higher entities would be of higher energy fields and more dynamic angles of things. So, the physical entities of aliens, if they do exist, there's two possibilities of what the physical entities could be. One physical entity is something that has existed for a long time and we have never seen it before. And it rules over us, back to the whole slave class control and all that. It is an actual species that is above us, that is enhanced in manipulation. Back to what I was saying earlier about the slave class, the manipulation, the game. Is it a game? What's the goal? What's the power? So, we are, as human beings, the most dominant animal on the planet because we are smarter than everything else. We outsmarted every animal on the planet. We're not stronger than everything. We're not faster than everything. We don't swim faster or anything like that. We are simply smarter than everything else on this planet. So in knowing that, we can look at food chains in the wilderness and we can rank those food chains based on strength, cunningness, wolves, just multiple different facets of ability. But we have the most solidified evidence in understanding that the number one mechanism to dominance in the food chain of Earth is your mind. Our minds are why we're at the top. So in saying that, if there is a race or animal above us, oh my, the aliens are coming, guys. The fucking aliens are on their way. Aliens are coming, guys. The fucking aliens are on their way. They're already trying to shut me down. They don't want me to talk with them. They don't want the truth out there. They don't want the truth. They're trying to shut it down. They're trying to shut it down, guys. Oh my. They don't want it out there. They don't want it out. They don't want it out there. What I was about to say was about to break the whole system. So, if there's something out there, an animal that is above us, just how we see in the kingdom of animal kingdoms, how the animal that's above the other one is the bigger, faster, strong one. We are the example that intelligence aligns with dominance. So, if there is an animal that is above the human species, it is going to be an animal that is simply smarter. Smarter in multiple ways. In manipulation, general understanding, ability, like driving race cars and Kyle Larson. He's a vampire, we know it. All these different things, which would lean towards, are we, ladies and gentlemen, the most dominant animal on the planet? Are we? Or are we a slave class to something that exists here right now that is just smarter than us and has manipulated us into freedom? Because obviously we're so smart, we would never operate at an optimum level if we knew that we were a slave class. So we are provided the illusion that we are the leader. We are provided the illusion that we are the dominant animal, the leader of the pack, the number one species on earth. That's what inhibits us, our ego. They know all about that ego and that greed. They supply it, and then they manipulate you to keep on working, keep on doing, to keep on being the worker ant to the queen bee. So, in my opinion, that's the one option for a physical alien or species. And in that instance, would it be called an alien if it's already here? Would it simply be another level or another species that is just so evolved? Telekinetic abilities, frequency communication, not having to speak. If it's something that is native, for instance, to this planet, is it technically an alien? I almost would say no. This would also lean into the ideology of the draconian bloodline. Some know what this is, some do not. The draconian bloodline is a theory, I guess you could call it, of a race about this. And I only came across this through experiences, we'll call it, and looking into those experiences. The draconian bloodline ties back to Babylon. The draconian bloodline is the bloodline that you've heard where all the leaders of the world and all the presidents of the U.S. are all related to one family gene. That one family gene that they all talk about is this so-called draconian bloodline. A ruler species or a ruler bloodline of the world as we know it. It's traceable. It's not just a joke, it's a reality. Whether they're some kind of weird above level species or they're just a part of a bloodline of royalty and lineage, That's up for debate. But the theory is that there's an actual species above us. And that's why we operate so ant-like, because we are utilized as the slave class. Another reason we go after gold so much. But regardless, that would be the one aspect of a physical entity. But I do not believe that would be an alien entity. That would be a higher species than us that utilizes our abilities of labor for the male and sex for the female. Of course, that's how you get your half-breeds. Of course, some would call this Nephilim, which is why this theory also ties into biblical storytelling, because it does. The other example outside of this, of a draconian bloodline, of a species above us, the other example of a physical alien wouldn't be necessarily smarter. I think it could encompass frequency communication, but it would have to be the one thing that survives it all, and that would be bugs. I do think that there is a potentiality that the physical things sometimes that we see darting around are bugs, because bugs survive everything. So every world reset from the prehistoric times until today, bugs would have survived every single encounter. So, oh, they're really not liking that one. They're really not liking this. Now, the other option, there's only one more physical entity option, and then we're gonna get into the non-physical entity. The third physical entity option of aliens, and keep in mind, all three of these can be in existence at the same time. But these are just the options of what I personally think UFOs or things that are happen, physical entities. The third physical entity is fish. Now, what do I mean by fish? Fish would be, let me give you an example. So I just came from Florida, and there was a lake in Florida, Lake Okeechobee or whatever, and there are largemouth bass in Lake Okeechobee. Largemouth bass. Now, I've drove all the way to Texas, and when I get to Dallas, there will be a lake in the Dallas area, and in that lake, there will be largemouth bass. Now, the world can go for about a billion gazillion years, and the bass from the lake at Lake Okeechobee and the bass from the lake here in Dallas will never ever know that one another exists. Period. At all. So what do I mean by that? I mean that it is possible that we are in Lake Okeechobee. And if there is another realm of Earth or whatever, we are literally just like the bass. Same environment, same things occurred, same planets and situation, and humans are a natural byproduct of that environment. Now, would that be considered alien? If I took a fish from Lake Okeechobee and transferred it over here to Lake Dallas, would the fish located in Lake Dallas consider it an alien? Even though it is from another planet, literally. It is from another lake. Now you got to ask yourself, is the advanced technology of the world transferring over from other planets or celebrities? Is Taylor Swift a transplanted human from another galaxy? This is where you could get really sci-fi on these topics. But technically, given the Lake Okeechobee, Lake Dallas scenario, this is a very real possibility that we are simply in a lake. And there are plenty of other lakes out there that we'll never be able to get in a car and drive around on and know about. But due to other beings around us that are way more advanced, like humans in this analogy, it's possible for somebody to transfer one bass from one lake to another. Now, if that other lake blows up, all the fish in that lake cease to exist, right? Now, the problem in that is how advanced would we become if this world never resets? And if there is another lake with intelligent people like us, another world, and they never had any kind of cataclysmic events, how much more advanced would they be in technology? Especially if they would recreate the same exact things as us, just like bass. The same bass from Lake Dallas and the same bass from Lake Okeechobee all spawn the same way. They all eat the same styles of food. They attack the same way. The tendencies of how they live life are very similar. This would be the same aspect if another planet was inhabited by humans. So this other planet, for instance, would inhibit industrial. They would inhibit, the developments of technologies and electronics. They would inhibit the developments of AI and space travel. So how higher, how quicker, how more advanced would they become? And then would they transfer here without assistance from the human? But does a fish ever grow legs or wings and fly? No, it don't. It never does. And that's kind of back to the repetitive motions of humans. Like I said, the ants. Everybody wakes up at 9. They swim around on their fish job. They go collect their fish food. And they come home and sleep in their fish house. So in a weird way, humans, on a majority scale, are very similar to fish. They do the same things all the time, every day, across the globe. Only a very small little percentage operate outside of the majority. So, those are the examples of the physical entities. And a NASCAR hauler just passed me. I don't know why. Wait, they're going from Atlanta to Dakota. Maybe Kyle Larson's hauler will pass me as they're going to Austin for the NASCAR race, I believe. So now that we're done with the physical entities, on to the non-physical entities of alien technology, or potential aliens. These individuals, or these entities, would be operating on a plane that we can't see, a field of vision, a magnetism. They could live within the field of vision that we have. When we feel, for instance, your hair rises up on your body when you get a certain feeling, that's an electrified process that's occurring. Things, operations in the atmosphere around you that you can't see, the dark matter. Electrons, protons, neutrons, these things all create the energy that moves. These are also invisible to the human eye. But there is a high level of potential that there are entities that live below and above this energy level, in this energy field. This is the matrix in a slight understanding, and I'm breaking it down extremely slow. So these things would technically work on a yin and a yang. So you've got your positive and your negative energies. Very interesting how we know a battery has a positive and a negative side. The negative side of the analogy would be your demonic entities. These would be your things from the first and second fields of dimensions. They wouldn't really be able to charge you up, but they would be able to bring you down. They could still communicate, but only from a lower field, a lower division, a lower entity. And they could hijack humans and their minds and thoughts to manifest, to build things of manifestation as well. Examples of that could be AI. Examples of that could be simulation theories, could be telecommunication. Anything to amplify the areas around us artificially so that the negative energy can hijack positive energy to interact on the field. This would be to some called a demonic rise. That's what the Christianic belief would call that. Or you could scientifically call that a negative energy charging up into the neutral field of play. This is also why games and all these Freemason symbiotics are very, because the world is a game. So I always call it a big game. And even the physical spectrum, because I do believe they listen to these spectrums, no matter what part they're in. The theory goes there is sides to the team, and there is a even field to play. There's a neutral battleground, and that would be for the soul and mind. The mind operates the humanoid body to make decisions that the soul can be condemned for. So this would be your negative, your lower invisible energies, which once again can be hijacked. They can hijack humanoids through frequency communication on a negative level to induce artificial energy that they can then use to project themselves into the neutral playing field, whether through the humanoid or through alternative ways. Artificial intelligence would be the scary one in that one. Artificial intelligence. Now, the other side is the top down. This would be your godly side. God would be above the dimensions. If there is one, that's where he plays. He honestly controls it all. So everything is based on karma, not anything that I just described. Everything that operates, lives, and exists, good, bad, and indifferent, is based on the God of it all. Now, due to the devil, as you would call it, the negative, the king of the negatives, I guess we'll call it, the chessboard, the black versus the white, the positive side would induce positive energy. It does not need artificial energy to interact on our field. It is connected more so to the soul of a man than the brain. It would not necessarily influence your decision, but the connection to the soul inhibits a conscious in the decisions that you are making. Everyone knows when they're doing something wrong. Everyone knows. Everyone feels a moral consciousness, no matter what area or way of life you were brought up in. So the thing is, the level of consciousness that you're having when you have a moral feeling or a conscious compulsiveness on doing things right or wrong, that is the positive. That is the God within you speaking to your soul, saying this is wrong. The one side of the ear telling you, you know this is wrong, the conscious soul. Whereas the demonic entity is trying to entice you to make the decisions that go against the soul. To me, the soul and the heart, very similar. I know that the general terms in today's society are mainly manufacturer terms, like the heart, listen to your heart. That's a manufacturer term. The heart is this, it's not necessarily true. It's a soliloquy to basically the same meanings of soul. Your soul is your heart. I don't give a damn what these people tell you. Heart is a manufactured thing to make commerce. So that is how the invisible entities interact and play their game too. And all the physical entities are within a dimension. Our dimension. Our physical entities operate within our physical dimension. The lower entities have to interact through influence. The higher entities can interact at any point given in time. This would be called angels in the outfield. For instance, when Trump moves his head at the point of attack, at the certain entity and moment, something moved his head. Also, something pulled the trigger. Something did. Is that the ruler of the system? Is that God? Who knows? Is that the demonics that did that? Who knows? But something moved that. I'm just saying, it's not, the thing that moved it is not visible to your naked eye. Think of bees. You know, they always make the Freemason joke, without bees, we would all die. They're trying to emphasize the vision of the bees, the ultraviolet light, the vision of what the bees are capable of. Because I do believe there is the technology out there to be able to put on a lens and view these entities as if they're in a physical form. Similar to your Meta Quest or your Oculus. It's the augmented reality vision. Very similar, but reality. So, in that aspect, this is also why I say everything is 50, 60, 100 years. It could be 1,000, a billion years ahead of what we get to see. But I do believe there's full-blown interaction, full-blown, a whole other level of reality that everyone here in this 9-to-5 life, I don't even think is capable of withstanding. And I think that's why it's kept secret. I think that's why these things I'm explaining here are kept as a mystery. UFOs as a question mark. Because if you all knew the truth of say everything I just explained is true, if you all knew that as fact, you would never get up and do your jobs. You would feel so betrayed by the system from hiding it from you. You would rebel. So they're never going to provide the questions or the answers. They're simply going to provide questions and intrigue. Because you, the human beings, are the battery to the system. This system crashes the moment y'all quit working. 100%. Somebody said, I finally looked at the comment. I was talking this whole time watching the road. But you're a dangerous driver and should have your endorsement taken away. I don't know what he means by that. But I've been looking at the road the whole time explaining these things, regardless. But yeah, if you was to know all these things, I don't know if you would. I think that the leadership of everything and the operators know this, that the majority would cease to operate. So, yeah. The Ohio outdoorsman, someone from Ohio, who is apparently an outdoorsman, wants to remove my endorsement. That's crazy. Very interesting statement there. Does he think I'm a truck driver when that truck is like 3 stories higher than me? That's a funny, interesting comment. Chaz has four eyes, my guy. You being silly. I mean, I was looking at the road the entire time explaining. You asked me about UFOs. So, and some of these physical things that they do show you, I would say most of them are cool science projects that are out there, and potentially a little blink, a little, technically like Alice in the Wonderland, a little, a little doggy nugget on the trail to the truth, and they just keep trailing you along. They're never going to actually provide you with the answer. They're just going to keep leading you on. Show old Billy over there zipping his, Tic Tac jet around. So I believe all the things they're showing you are fully operational aircraft. It's just they are cloaked, guys. The cloaking technologies, sort of like Aliens versus Predator. Like, there could be somebody sitting in my passenger seat right now. I'm not going to know. The cloaking abilities that our physical realm have, and especially that the dimensionals have, and this is why I think they got into ultraviolet light and learned how they cloaked and how they are working within the fields, or the magnetic field. I do believe that our own physical beings have developed the technologies to operate in a cloaked environment, meaning the jets are cloaked, the people can be cloaked to the point you can't see them. And this is based on mirrors and reflections. The Egyptians were kings in mirrors and reflections and reflective devices. So, all these things can be invisible to the naked eye using cloaked technology. What style of cloaked technology? How developed? What is it utilized for energy and ways of capable operations? Who knows? Who knows? I'm cloaked right now. I'm sure you are. I have an invisible cloak. I got it from Harry Potter. Hey man, wizards are real, man. The dark arts, the light arts. Wizards are very real. They're above the presidents. They're above them all. The true wizardry. Witchcraft. Paganism. The original religion of the earth. Paganism. That's a real fucking thing, man. Look up Moloch. Don't look up Moloch and, look up Bohemian Grove and hear some people cheering. Go look at the belief system of the Moloch owl god. It's actually very eerily similar to how our society operates. So a lot of these pagans are very important and influential, and they communicate with these entities. And these entities show these pagan guys how much power their witchcraft does actually have. And in these paganisms is where you interact with entities that can turn Trump's head, that can make things actually happen. And you won't see it. You won't see it. Paganism's been going on for a long time, and these crazy people, quote unquote, that have been induced into witchcraft and paganism aren't necessarily crazy. There's some things they do, ask for, do a ritual, and ask the entity to do things for them, and the entity actually does do them. And it's like, so why would you think, say this is real, what I just said, because it is. Are they stupid to believe that it's not real? Or are they stupid to do that ritual? Or ask this entity to do X, Y, Z for them if it actually is doing it? I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying, if it's working, it's obviously real. It's obviously real. So, yeah, witchcraft is interesting. Like Harry Potter, all that story and shit. Very similar to I believe we probably got about 8 teams I think we got about 8 teams of different wizards and warlocks and witches that literally play Hunger Games with us in society. Not even Hunger Games, that's wrong. Mental warfare. They all see who they can play the best and who they can manipulate the most, and they have their different groups and societies. And it's almost like politics. How many people can we get to vote for our side? Can you hit the like for the... Oh, God. I mean, if y'all want to hit the like button, y'all can. We're only at $4.99 so far, which is harsh. But I think we did get a PayPal from Larsonite Unite. Let me see here. Did we? Oh, no, we didn't. We didn't get the damn thing. We didn't get a damn thing. Damn it. Venmo, PayPal links in the description, guys. We need some gas money. Son of a bitch. 1505 is my last 4 digits to my phone. 1505. Damn, these guys got some bright ass lights. Oh, you did? Okay, so he has sent some Venmo. They charged me, damn it. What the fuck? I'd have to open my Venmo app. It doesn't always send me notifications. So you possibly did send the Venmo. I just haven't got the notification for it. If you did, you did it. I'm not saying you didn't. You didn't get the glass cleaner, so I want a refund. Fuck you, bitch. We got your money now. Kiss my ass. We'll play ruthless games over here. Fuck that. Your trick to go to the truck stop and just use the glass cleaner worked out all right. I would let someone pay me, pay you. You're the one that says I need my endorsement taken away, whatever the fuck that means. I'm a horrible driver. Unbelievable. I thought you were... What the hell is that? Oh, cop got pulled over somebody over there? I thought I was getting pulled over.